Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Madeline and I upload videos on my journals, which are mostly Hobonichi planners. And these are my planner lineup for this year. This one I wasn't able to include in my Techo Kaigi video, but it's here today. It's the 5-year Techo, and the purpose of this video is to show you my progress in each of my planners for this year. So it's been 1 month since the start of the year, and I'll be doing a January flip through of each of them. So I've got these 2 weeks, and I've got this Han, and I also have an A6 original Techo inside my Moterm zip cover. It's in the color Dusty Rose, if I'm not mistaken. So I use this for my creative journaling, which I will talk about later in the video. But first of all, we've got the 5-year Techo over here. It's actually a late purchase into the year 2022. I got this only in October, so it was quite late already. But I decided to go for the 2022 one because that year I am 26 years old, and by the time I finish this, I'll be 30 years old. So I think it's a wonderful age range to look back on in the future. So I still put it in the original box, so it's a bit beaten up because I accidentally dropped it a few times with the book inside. As mentioned earlier, I had a lot of backlogs in this because I just got this in October and I started writing in it in October, but I managed to write down all of the backlogs and now I'm up to date, which is really nice. I do enjoy this 5-year Techo very much, and there isn't anything yet on the right side because I plan to write on it just this year, and I don't really use the bookmarks, so I'll just tuck it in here in the corner. So I like that there's already 2 entries here and I'm on my 2nd year. And I use this pencil board, the Soul Later A6 pencil board, because I think that the color matches really well with this one. And so that's it for my 5-year Techo. I really enjoy writing in it every day, and I can't wait to read it back once I finish it at the end of 5 years. It'll be a good way to remember how good the Lord has been to me in the past 5 years. I wonder where I'll be by the time I'm 30 years old. And then, so moving on with my A6 original Techo, I put the pamphlet on the side because it creates dents on the cover. I use this A6 original Techo mainly for my creative journaling, and I use the Aristocats pencil board because it matches with the cover. I find it very cute, the light pink color, and so far with this one I've been able to write in it each page so far. I don't write on it every day, but I do write in it every once in a while, and I keep up with it and write down the backlogs. And this is the first spread that I made. It's for January 1, and I really like how it turned out. It's for my creative journaling, so I use a lot of stickers and decorate each page, and I write about what went on in my day. So there's a lot of stickers and washi tapes that I use. I like to keep it visual. And then at the back, I haven't used much of it, but I do use this favorites page for the movies and the media that I enjoyed watching. And then I use this, my 100 page, for the highlights of the year, which isn't much yet. So that's it for my A6 original Techo. I'll just be putting all of the things back. moving on to the next item in my lineup, it's the Hobonichi Hon, and just like many of you, the cover was an issue. It was a major concern, especially with this one, since the cover uses the bow and tie fabric and it could get dirty or stained easily, so I had to use a plastic cover to keep it clean as I use it throughout the year. And I really love the cover. It's the Bernice cover with the clover leaf over there on the lower left side. I mainly use this Hon for my prose writing, so if there is any thoughts that I'd like to write or reflect about, or if I have some things to do, I write it down here every Monday. Or I also write in like song lyrics that speak to me, and also my prayers and concerns. I write all of it down here. So I'll just find a sample page to show you how I mainly use this book for. For example, so this spread, the one here on the left, is the song lyrics from Taylor Swift's song Bejeweled, which I find to be very encouraging and empowering. I really love that part, so I wrote it down here. And then on the right side, I wrote down my prayer. Let's look for another sample. This one is my omikuji, or my fortune. I had a fortune cookie from Japan, and when I opened it, that's what it says, so I wrote it down. And I also wrote the song lyrics from Miley Cyrus's hit song Flowers. So that's that for my Hon. I don't write in it every day, and there are certain pages which is blank. Then for the back part, I use the My 100 page for my bucket list or my dreams list, or the things that I would like to achieve for the rest of the year. Moving on to the next item, we have here the Shibata Zeshin Hobonichi Weeks. This one, I don't really use it with the dates. I disregard the dates and I use it to study Japanese. So I have this hiragana and katakana board here at the notes pages for my reference if I ever need to review on the hiragana and katakana. And well, I don't really use it with the dates, so I haven't written much. I do have here one lesson on the greetings and introductions in Japanese, but yeah, I haven't written much on it. And then finally, we have here this English edition Bernice Weeks, which I have yet to open. It's kept this way because I haven't figured out a use for it yet. But I thought for the month of February, I should at least open it. I'm thinking of using it as a health and wellness tracker, but also a financial tracker, because I'd like to keep note of my expenses and my income, and I just want to monitor how much I spend in a month or a week. So that's probably what I'm gonna use this for. I'd also like to monitor my health, my sleep patterns and whatnot. It's in the same Bernice cover as my Hon. I find it really, really pretty, and I do appreciate that it has a lot of Bernice with the special design with the bow tie and the clover leaf. And this is actually my first English edition Hobonichi item, So it's the first time that I'm able to read the quotes on each page. It's very nice to finally be able to read and make use of the back pages, just like this one. I don't need a dictionary for it anymore. I'm still thinking of how best to maximize this week's. Maybe you can give me some ideas in the comment section. Like most of my covers, I'm really concerned with getting it protected, so I have this cover on cover for my weeks. I'm not really a bullet journal or a tracker kind of planner, but this would be my first to track my health and wellness. So I don't have a system for it yet, but I will figure it out in the coming days. As I use this, I will find out which system works for me best and how to best monitor myself, and also to find certain patterns or things that I should work on. Oh, this is the part that I hate the most. Putting in the sleeves. I have to bend the book backwards just to get the sleeves in. There we go. So this is my 5th book in my lineup for this year, which I've yet to use. And once again, this is my current lineup for this year. I hope that this video was helpful for you in deciding what to use your planners for. If you haven't, don't forget to click subscribe to my channel and stay tuned to more videos on Hobonichi and other related items. I do plan to make more of these flip through videos in the future, so stay tuned for that. See you again in the next video.